Play a song, brother.
It was my daughter's. But I will tell you of it later.
Do tell.
Like Atreus, they were children of a destroyer. Had I not changed, had I raised him as I was raised, subject only to authority, perhaps his fate would have been no better than theirs.
So, they reflect a bad road not taken, a fate avoided?
Perhaps. I also feel pity. Failed by their father, sent to die by their uncle, and belittled in death by their grandfather. What chance did they ever have?
Am I hearing guilt, brother?
Some. Perhaps imagining a fair fight is to honor them as life did not.
Belong to your daughter.
I carved it for her as a gift. She enjoyed playing and was skilled with it. There was a song she would play, one I used to remember every note of, but no longer.
Brother, if you mean to recount the story of the day you were tricked into killing your wife and daughter, you don't have to. You've told that story before. We know how it ends. You needn't relive it. That's not the story her flute brings to mind, is it?
No.
Calliope's flute again. Still on your mind, brother?
Yes. I will explain later. My family died was not the last time I saw Calliope. I had journeyed to the underworld to rescue Helios. When I arrived, I heard Calliope's song on the wind and found her in the fields of Elysium. It had been long since I felt such joy, but it was another trick of the gods.
It wasn't her.
Worse, it was. The goddess of the underworld wished to destroy all of creation, Elysium included. She knew that for me to stand against her meant leaving Calliope behind forever. So, I pushed my daughter away again. All while she cried and begged me not to.
What's up, everybody? It's Bella. Welcome back to God of Ragnarok. And finally, I am here. Took me about 2 hours and 3 attempts, but we made it. We did it. We are here. Definitely didn't have to change difficulty. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, we're here. We have a bunch of stuff. Doing a bunch of things. Having a grand old time. Look at this. I have full health. Just about full rage. Everything's cooled down. And I have 2 resurrection stones. Let's go! This might be the shortest episode in existence. I say that. I'm probably going to die 1,000 times. Hi. Hi, buddy. Your armor takes a minute to render. It kind of throws me off a little bit, but... Let's go! I'm gonna fight you like a motherfucker. Please don't be purple. Please don't be purple. I'm begging you not to be purple. I ended on a yellow. I didn't get to purple when I was doing all the trial stuff. I don't know. You're still purple! Bitch! I'm just giving you everything I fucking have. And then some. Okay, now you're yellow. Good. But I need the yellow. Why are you not yellow no more? You were yellow. You were yellow. Why aren't you yellow? Jesus, how the fuck do I avoid that attack? Oh god. Oh god. Come on. Come on, dear. Come on, buddy. I need that help, though. I'll talk to you in a second. I need this fucking help. Oh god. Come on. Come on, it's almost at half, and then he does his big speech, and then, yeah, it's the whole thing. I know.
The box we saw you open in the scrying pool.
Yes.
What was inside exactly?
Oh god, hi.
Fear, deceit, vanity, hatred,
and hope. There was hope in there too.
But what else?
Hope! There was hope! I remember that!
Behind you, brother!
I remember there was hope in those boxes. Oh, I dodged that? I don't know how, but I did. Okay. Okay, you're green on me. Think, fuck, I was gonna say, if you're a purple enemy, I'm gonna kill somebody. Oh my god. Here we go. Come on. Do the thing. Do the thing. Tyr, don't fuck with me while I'm doing this, please. I'm begging you. Give me a chance. Oh, I can't breathe. I really can't breathe. Holy shit, dude. Oh my god, this is making it so difficult to breathe. I know that's like so bad, but it's true. I didn't need to do that. Fuck, I should not have done that. Come on, Tyr. Try fucking with me. Try it. I beg you. I mean, actually, don't. Please don't. I'm begging you not to, actually. It was a joke. Tyr, haha, funny. It was a funny. Right? Right?
Don't get distracted.
I'm fucking distracted. What the fuck? There's health over here somewhere.
Kratos.
I will, as soon as I get health.
Focus.
What the fuck are you doing?
Arms up.
Come on, baby. Come on. Oh my god. I could have dodged that. I could have, should have, would have. Fuck! Yes. Ooh. Oh. I thought he was actually killing him. I'm like,
Kratos.
don't do that!
I yield.
What was the last 2 games for if you just don't kill people randomly with no reason, even if the reason isn't, like, you know what I mean? Don't do it. Don't do it. He's our friend. Okay, I don't want him to come back to life and hate me even more than he's going easy. That's the problem. This bitch going easy. This bitch is going easy on me. That's the part that fucks me up.
Were purged, what remained was hope, which you chose to release back to the world.
I did.
After everything, you came back full circle to sacrificing yourself.
My death would have been just, but it was not to be.
Yes, you lived, and hope still lived inside you, from that day to this one. One might say you brought hope back to these realms after a long slumber. Box or no box, Kratos. Hope and fear and love and hate exist in every one of us.
Look at Kratos. I'm so proud of his progress. Also, Tyr, fuck you. Please tell me I don't have to fight this bitch again. Please don't. No. I know it does. Every choice matters. Butterfly flapping its wings can lead to a devastating hurricane tomorrow. We know the butterfly effect, my guy.
That door.
Excellent.
What's behind the door? Fuck you! Fuck off! I don't want to talk to you. What's behind the door? He can do it. What's behind the door? Wait. I'm so excited. Okay, before that happened, before I got all excited, I was in the process of moving my mic because you can really hear my PlayStation because it's old, so it makes a lot of noises. So I tried to move it to see if it would help because I forgot to do it in the beginning of the episode. But Kratos and Kratos. Hi.
What can I say?
We have his belt on. Hi.
I remember how it felt to take that throne.
Yeah, I do too.
All that it meant. And all that it did not. A god of war.
I have the pelt on.
God of pain. Of suffering. Of destruction.
He has to fight within himself. Please tell me I don't have to fight old Kratos. I don't want to fight old Kratos. I'll get my ass kicked. Fuck no.
That I know I can never deserve.
I love how I decided to not let him have armor on. I feel like that just adds to this moment.
The god of...
Kratos. Oh.
Hope. When all else is lost.
Hope.
You lost everything. And everyone. You became... There is no forgiving you. You chose!
Oh, Kratos is so mad at himself.
Chose.
Please. Please don't take me back to the shore.
Say, man. Should I sit, take, proclaim, lead, place myself in service? twisted me enough inside so that I do not become you.
Oh. He doesn't want to become his old self again.
I do not know. But I have hope. You are cruel and arrogant and selfish.
Yes. Yes, he is. But I am that no longer. Oh, I thought he was going to say that, like, reference the previous game.
You have always been more than what others saw.
Oh, man. I love the light shining down on him.
More than that.
He's so soft. He has his moments of, like, power, but he's also soft with the power. Like, that was still such a powerful moment to not... to be quiet and soft instead of loud. I never found the other flute for Calliope. Oh no. You know what I also realized? Like, Calliope, because we played, you know, Stray Gods, but I was also looking into mythology a little bit more after that, and I'm trying to get into it a little bit more. Calliope is a muse, right? Wasn't that a thing? Like, that's not just the game saying it, but like, Calliope was a muse, and his daughter, Calliope, played the flute. I think that was awesome. I think that was a nice little reference that I didn't realize until now. Oh, my controller is shaking like crazy. Oh, it stopped. Look how far you've come. Does anyone else remember the days of sex scene QTs? You know what I'm talking about? Like, they weren't sex scenes, but there's some stuff going on. Not the time, not the time. This is a serious moment. Kratos is growing up. I'm so proud of you, my guy. I almost called him my boy. Ah! My boy.
Looks like I missed everything.
Where is he? Is he sitting out of... I'm sorry, Mimir.
Did you find what you needed?
I did. And then some. I found hope.
Hear it, brother. We're done here then, so, what now?
And that's the infamous question, isn't it? We go home. Can we please see the house?
I would like to sit here for a while.
Aww. I love how Mimir's right next to him. I miss our boy, though. Oh, why is it dark now? I wish our boy was next to us. Aww. Oh, I can scroll. How do I... God of War Ragnarok Future Warriors? What? What's that mean? The only thing I can think of is that's kids people had while making the game. That's cool if that's a thing. Valkyrie Entertainment, I love that. Oh, the cast, Christopher Judge. Oh, all these people. I wonder if Helios, the person who played Helios, is the same as the previous game. Cool. What? Why does he have stuff on? Are we back on the beach? Oh, we came out of there! Oh, God of Hope is a trophy I got. Was that silver or platinum? That's not platinum, that's silver. Fuck you. I got so excited. I thought I got a platinum. I'm like, I didn't do that. Oh my God. Speak to Freya. Freya. But I want to talk to you guys first.
Well done, General. I had no doubt you would see this through.
Thank you. Oh, you're not the one I want to see. Fuck you. That was rude. I didn't mean to say that. I love how Kratos is making all this progress. I'm telling everyone to fuck off.
Congratulations. Okay. I hope Valhalla gave you everything.
It did. I can't talk to you. It did. Are we gonna go back on the boat?
Look who's returning from the front gate for once. Something must have happened there.
Yeah.
I take it this is a good...
It's a good
I'll
sign.
join you.
Yay!
I will try to be what the people need.
Good. I'm very pleased to hear that.
Me too.
And that you found what you needed here.
I did. I found
Done so
peace
much, my friends.
and hope.
I am grateful.
I'm very grateful. You guys didn't do shit, but I am
If you
grateful.
have more you wish to work out,
That's a lie.
I'll-
Surgun did do shit. Surgun saved our lives. Thank you. Start another attempt when ready. Wait, what did she just say to me? You've mastered Valhalla, but there's still more work to be done. Continue the cycle to unlock more Kratos memories and upgrades. Those seeking a challenge can visit the Desert of Lost Souls, the Aegean boat, in the Forum. In Valhalla Upper Realms, there's no end to one's self-improvement. The Legacy Rage Path is a special new appearance and armor set for Kratos has been unlocked in both Valhalla and New Game Plus. Look at that. Oh my god, I wish I could ride off into the mist. I was gonna say sunset, but there's no sun out here. Oh my god. That's so cool. This stuff's so cool. Okay, you had stories to tell. I want to hear more of this story.
There.
Excellent. One step closer to mastering Valhalla.
Yeah.
I'll tell you the next part of my story now. If
I
you
will listen.
I am listening.
Yes.
Last thing I told you was that I'd become an apprentice to a mage healer of renown.
Yes.
I learned much from her. Not just about the healing arts, but about how to live a complete life. A whole life. True to yourself. She was like a mother to me,
Oh.
which made it all the more painful when she too fell ill. It was the same illness that had taken my father.
Shit.
But this time would be different. It was my chance to apply everything she taught me to try and save her.
But it didn't work, did
Anyway,
it?
I think that's
It didn't
a good place
work,
to
did
pause
it?
my story.
Because you didn't take into account the
did more
herbal
things and more
remedies
things to
or
do.
whatever.
Check.
So she wasn't able to. Fuck. I don't think she was able to save him. Oh no, I can't talk to you, right? No, okay. This has a thing. Why do you have a thing?
It's encouraging to know Valhalla wants to help.
Enduring mastery of Valhalla, you can spend prior to an attempt to prematurely improve the chances of survival retained on death. Okay, cool. Is there anything more with the offerings? Severely weakens the bearer and slow drains health until near death for next attempt for those who defy the limits of Valhalla. Fuck no. Oh, man. Oh, Kratos. Okay, I'm gonna go in here. But, fuck no, I'm not doing the legacy. I'm gonna go in here. I'm not gonna fight. I'm not gonna go back to Tyr. Fuck that. Why is the music so intense? I'm only going in here to look for the flute. Master thyself started. I'm not doing this, dude. Oh my god, this is it. This is the last bit of the flute from his daughter. You can also do more of this stuff.
Levi's
It
foot.
said.
Whenever
Yeah.
you're ready, brother.
I could, but I don't want to.
Take your
I don't know why I thought that would have more significance or something. I want to see what this does. Yeah, I know. I don't really have anything to do. I just want to see if it'll do the awakening thing or if it'll be a little bit different. I'm just curious. Okay, how we looking? Yeah, he's gonna do the... I'm kind of pissed off it gave him his clothes back. That sounded weird. You know what I mean? Don't be a pervert. Okay, so... Oh, man, we're gonna leave it here. Freya's gone. Okay, bye. Kratos. I'm so proud of you! I'm so proud of you! I know you don't look very happy, but I'm so proud of him! Oh my god. There's so much to unpack. There truly is so much to unpack and talk about and discuss. And we're going to talk about some of them because I actually have time after the episode. Because it was a pain in the ass to get here, but we did it! So, oh my god. That was so much. That was so cool. That was so awesome. So, the whole kind of premise of this is growth, and I don't want to say to find inner peace, because that's very Kung Fu Panda, but it's to find, I guess, balance is a good way to put it, because it's not inner peace, it's not trying to be like, I am perfectly happy with my life and content. It's more of, understanding your wrongdoings, understanding you cannot change them, but also understand that you can work better for tomorrow. You're too stuck in yesterday to focus on today, therefore you won't have a good tomorrow. Like that type of stuff. And it's very interesting. The whole concept of Kratos being good, I guess. I'm not saying, I don't know if that's the right way I want to put it, but Kratos being more tactical, which he kind of always has been in a sense, because he was a Spartan, he was a general, like that's kind of his job, is to be tactical with it, but be more conscious of every single decision that he makes and understanding what the consequences could be with this decision, and not just your consequences, but other people's consequences with this decision. Versus Kratos in the previous games, where he's like, oh, I need this key, I don't care how many people I have to kill for it, I'm gonna use it, even if the key doesn't really end up being worth it. Oh well, I needed it, therefore it's okay. But now he's like, I've done so much, and I need to pay attention to what I'm doing, why am I doing it, what is the purpose? And that's something that I feel like a lot of people could really benefit from playing this game, even if you don't know a whole lot about God of War. Obviously it would help, it would make more of an impact. But just watch some cutscenes, a couple hours of cutscenes, you'll be fine. But I feel like this game specifically would be very beneficial for a lot of people, because it kind of shows you how to find balance, in a sense. To find balance, you have to question things. You have to kind of fight yourself in a way. Not to the point of being deconstructive, to being toxic, to decaying who you are as a person, but you have to kind of fight your beliefs, fight your thinking process, kind of challenge yourself in that way. That's something I think I've mentioned that I'm trying to do right now, because my way of thinking is something that, I don't want to say my way of thinking is wrong, but for so long my brain was set on, this is the only way to do things, I cannot do things anything differently. If I do, chaos will ensue. That's not the case. That's not accurate information, but that's what I was going off of for so long. And it's kind of challenging. Why am I doing this thing that I'm doing? Even if I don't understand it, it's something that I can kind of sit and ponder on. But that's something I've been doing really well at in, because I mentioned it before, I'm in therapy, and that's something I've never been afraid of and shy from talking about. I've been in therapy since I was 15. I'm 23 now, so very long time. I did have like a couple year gap in between that. That's a whole other story that we won't get into. But and one thing that I've gotten from that, even if it wasn't intentional, but my previous therapist, not the previous one, but the one before that, so my two previous therapists ago, I don't know, she was really adamant about the why, and about the, like, why do you feel this way? Why is someone calling me? I'll call you back in a minute. Why is this so important to you? Or why do you feel this emotion, and where does that stem from? Which was something, I was like, what do you mean, why do I feel this emotion? I just feel it because it's there, and it would bother the hell out of me at first, but then I started to realize why that was so important, why she was asking those questions, making me think. Because that's the problem, is me and a lot of people, I'll admit to it, I don't think as much as I should in this sense of analyzing things, because sometimes I'm too analytical. In my day-to-day life, I'm too analytical. What I do for a job, granted it is a newer job that I've only started, I think 4 months ago, I have to receive in packages. There are so many numbers and so many things going through my head every day at work. And then at home, one thing I like to do is watch movies or YouTube videos or stuff like that, and music. I like to analyze the music. Even if it's unintentional, that's just how my brain works. I like to analyze things. But I never thought to analyze myself. I never thought to question myself, my beliefs, my whatever. And that is something very challenging to do when you don't really know how to. And my previous therapist, not the two previous therapists, but the one before the current one I have, they were very adamant of, the other one was like, why? And then she was like, the the previous one was also like, well, why? And she would also, she noticed, like, if we were in a session and I was talking about something emotional, I would stop myself from crying. I wouldn't let that happen. And she's like, what are you feeling right now? And I would tell her, and she's like, okay, you have to feel that. You can't push it down. You can't avoid it. You can't throw it away. It's there. You have to feel it. You have to acknowledge it. And that's something the previous therapist was really good about, is feeling things as they come, acknowledging them, that they're there, right? And for so long I was like, so emotions are bad, like they're like, emotions are just not good things, and that's very, very far from the truth. Emotions can be amazing things when dealt with correctly. And I'm not saying there's a right or wrong way, but there's definitely a wrong way. Like how some people handle their anger. They get violent. They get, you know, they say things they don't mean, stuff like that. Granted, I never was like that, but anytime I had anger, I'm like, this is a bad emotion. I shouldn't be feeling this. I don't want anger. I'll do whatever I can to avoid it. Or when I was about to have an anxiety attack and I could feel it coming, and I would avoid it. I'm like, nope, it's fine. It's fine. And it would happen, and it would be 10 times worse. So it was about, why am I feeling the way I am? And then also acknowledging that I am feeling the way I am, and kind of saying, hey, you know, these are the emotions that I am feeling. All emotions are there, and they're valid, and they're meant to create us as a person and kind of encompass who we are and how, and you know, and it's a lot to, this game made me a little bit more emotional than I thought it was going to. I didn't like cry or anything, but it made me just think and ponder and question, which I think is very good. And a lot more games need to do that, because that's when I feel like, at least as of recently, those are the more popular games that kind of make you ponder, make you question, make you curious and wonder. Not in the sense of, oh, this is like dragons and mystical lands far off in the distance, you know, stuff like that. But it's similar with this, where he questions, not necessarily questions, but he flips his way of thinking. He realizes what he done in the past is not good. He realizes the mayhem that he has caused. He's like, I need to be better. And he went a little bit too far, but then he found his balance. Last of Us, the big question is what Joel did justified? Was it his choice to make? There's so many questions and ponderies in that game, and there's also a lot of other games that have been doing that, but I can't think of any off the top of my head. But it's trying to question and make you think and have, I don't want to say debates, but make you talk more, which I think more games need to do that. And I love the direction they went with this, and I love how they decided to take it. I love how in the previous game they made Kratos very like stone wall, and then towards the end he slowly starts to break down a little bit, in the sense of he's letting his emotions show. He's, you know, but at the beginning he didn't want to give his son, you know, put his hand on his son's shoulder. He didn't want that closeness in case something happened. He wanted to block that off. But then at the end he does that. And then in this game, they're much more close. They're much more open. They're talking about a bunch of stuff, and yet there's still some distance, because there's a lot of wiggle room. Like, being a parent is not easy. So it's that weird room of, what, I need to give my child this attention, but what is too much? And I also need to let them free, but I also don't want them to be too free and do something stupid. So it's that weird middle ground that they were also kind of juggling with a little bit, as well as Kratos was also just trying to discover himself on top of that, and trying to do all these things on top of taking care of his son, but also thinking that he was going to die, but he was okay with it because it meant his son would live, and this whole thing. But I really, really enjoyed this. I was kind of worried when they said they were going to be a DLC with God of War, because it's God of War. You know, they're big, grand games, and they take a long time. Granted, this did take a lot of time. There's probably a good 5+ hours of footage that's never going to be seen, because it's just me, I guess it's not footage, but of gameplay that's never going to be seen, because it was just me trying to get to tier, and it wasn't working out very well. But yeah, and yeah, I really enjoyed this game, but I think they did it well. I am curious to see if they will take it any further. I feel like if they decide not to take it further, it would be okay. right? Like, as much as I would love 1,000 more God of War games, I would love that. But you also can beat something into the ground. Beating a dead horse, and, you know, you can go too far, and then it's like, you're kind of ruining it. And I don't know, if they were to do it, I think they just need to kind of figure out where they want to take it, and what other stories and what other questions do they want to ask, and stories that they want to tell. So I think that'd be very, very cool. But guess I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to have to figure out what other games I'm going to play. But until then, my name is Bella. Hope to see you guys in the next one, and peace.